G'day folks, welcome to a Monday afternoon. Not a lot happening this week apart from a bit of repair work and stuff down at this scrapyard. They want me to look at some stuff that they want to eBay, so I'll go and do that for them. Likewise, there's a hydraulic pump I've got to try and identify. I'll get a hold of it tomorrow and do a video on it. It's a bit different to the others I've seen before because it stands about that high. It's got 3 chambers in it, 2 inlet ports and 3 outlets. So one of the high pressure sides is linked to one of the individual inlet ports. So I've got to figure out what it is, what it's for, and roughly how much to eBay it for, because it's in pretty good condition. No use to me, and they want to make some bucks on it, so I figure I'll help them out with that one, especially since I get so many good kickbacks from them, even though most of it ends up back there in pieces. I did keep the control panel and the board from the Miele washer, which is pretty good. But yeah, got a bit to do down there. I'll post a video on that one. Likewise, just trying to get some boxes and things together to mail out those ignition coils. They're all still sitting here, but I'll do that soon. Might even throw in some handfuls of little sticky gasket punch outs. We only use the outer ring of it, the outer surface, for sealing up boxes, so there's a bazillion of these things going in the rubbish bin and they are sticky as hell. So I might use it as some packing material, and if anyone can use them, you can use them, because there's bags of the damn things. I'm going to keep half of them for myself anyway, but likewise that and little micro switches with rollers on the toggle. They're like little microwave door switches, but better quality. There's several large bags of those floating around. They all used to go in the rubbish bin too, because we put special ones in there for low current DC signal rather than switching high current AC. So they're all really good brand. They're made by TER. Can't remember what TER stands for, but I believe it's Finnish or Swedish or something like that. Anyway, in case you haven't realised it, that big power supply video was not a late April Fool's joke or anything intentional. That was actually an accident. I know a couple of smart cookies worked that one out from the start, and the rest of them just posted douchey comments. I was going to leave it for a week before I did it, re-uploaded it just as punishment, but who the hell cares, I'll upload it again now, or re-edit anyway. Basically all I did was, because the computer was going into a full crash and reboot when I started changing styles here, I clicked straight go to movie, and I was going to change it at the last minute when it doesn't want to crash the computer, but unfortunately I forgot to do that. So I'll try and do it now, hopefully without crashing the computer. So this is all I use. This is Corel Video Studio 2010. So that one's a bit more elaborate, but it's still too much crap. So I'll just go simple. Come on, don't crash. No? What's it done? No. There we go. See, before, when I would click one of those drop down boxes, it would actually force the computer to do a full reboot, not just crash back to desktop, but the whole thing would restart. I don't know why it was doing it. Maybe it was getting a bit too hot. Although with that bloody turbojet sounding fan, it shouldn't. Yeah, so that's working now, whereas before the style that I had on it must have been the fun style, which left all these transitions and sound effects and stuff in it. But yeah, I only had to watch 2 seconds of that to realise what had happened. It's like, oh, I see why people are leaving bad comments. Bit of a mix-up on my behalf. But it happens from time to time. I'll just get in a hurry, or I'll get distracted by something on the other shiny little monitor, which is very distracting when things start popping up and doing things, and I'll just click output when I haven't changed everything back, or I haven't finished compiling stuff. So yeah, I might as well start that now. This isn't a bad program, but it just seems to crash every now and then at the very start when I'm just picking out files. Never failed me here, never failed me with the saving stuff apart from the AVC HD stuff, which YouTube started rejecting. But I'm just using MPEG-2, we'll go DVD compatible, decent quality, and I'll enter a title when I get the time. So yeah, that's sort of what happened with that one, which is unfortunate, but that sort of thing does happen. Anywho, that's about all for now. Just got to work out what this odd hydraulic pump is tomorrow and get them at, hopefully somebody will have an idea on what it's for and what it's worth. Apart from that, that's all. Not much else going on. It's cold and it's damp out here. Not good. Heading into winter, or if not officially full into winter or something like that. I don't know, I don't keep track of the seasons. All I know is that when it's cold and wet, you put the heat pump on. When it's hot and dry, you put the air conditioning on. When it's in between, you just put some better clothes on. Anyway, thanks for watching.